Alright guys, what is going on? I am here at finally Arches National Park. So I actually came here back in February before I kind of started work, and I never vlogged out here, and then literally I never could get back out here because then the summer came, it got extremely busy, and I just had to keep putting it off and off and off. And so now it's already December. I think it's like December 6th or something like that, or the 7th. And I am finally back out here. So we are, this is like one of the first pull-offs here in Arches, like one of the first major pull-offs, and you can just kind of like hike this. As you guys can see, we're starting to approach the road, and you can probably even see it off in the distance right over there, but we're kind of approaching to the end now. Like I said, it's been 9 months since I've been back here, and I can remember faintly. Like, the things I can remember is like the trails I took. So I took this one. I do know just a little bit further down, just by a little bit. There's a pull-off point. There's some mountains. I can't remember what the mountains are called. Alright guys, so this is kind of like where I'm going to stop because this doesn't really go that much farther. So if you guys can see that rock formation just right in front of me, those stacked rocks, that's practically, I think, kind of like where that trail ends. So it just kind of swings around, basically around right here, and that's pretty much it really. So, but yeah, so this is basically one of the first little big, I don't even say big, basically first like hiking trail right here. And so we're gonna turn around, we're gonna head all the way back to where we started, and we're gonna go to our first little pull off, and then just continue our journey. Now I'm just gonna say right now, I'm not gonna do like every single pull off. It's just gonna kill a lot of time. Sun is setting early because it's obviously, you know, winter season, so it starts at like 4:38 or something like that here in Moab, and right now the current time is like 1 something, so I only have like 3 hours of daylight before it turns into nighttime. All right guys, so the last little trail I did, I totally forgot to say which one that was. So that's Park Avenue. That's the, like I said, the very first kind of like big like pull off point slash trail that you would do as soon as you get into like Arches. Otherwise you have a couple pull off points. Here's another one that's like a semi pull-off point. I mean, yeah, you have parking spaces and stuff like that. So I finally figured out which one. I had a feeling it was called this, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong on video. So right there, this is the Lasalle Mountain. Like I came here last time, there were some snow-capped, covered peaks basically. But last time I came here, there were a lot more snow-covered. And you guys can kind of see what it is. Otherwise, this is pretty much the only viewpoint you kind of see. And I mean, you still have beautiful, like, views regardless. You got this way, and then you got some over here. We got a few little arches in the back. So on top of the LaSalles that we see right there in the distance, we got this little rock formation right over here. And they do have some signs over there, and we're going to kind of go see what type of rock formation it is. Does it actually have a name? It's basically just landmarks on the landscape. There's one sign right here, there's another sign right there, and it basically tells you what it is. So kind of going from basically right to left from this sign. So you got the Moab Valley, which is right here. Obviously the LaSalles, which are right here. And then the Colorado River Canyon is actually somewhere off in the distance, right over here. And then you have the Courthouse Wash Canyon, which I'm trying my best. I think it's basically located right here. So we're gonna hop over on this side so we can see the north and south windows, and that's basically what I was talking about before about it. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but we'll kind of like zoom in. You can see that little arch right in the background. I'll go ahead and point it out. So that little arch is the north and south windows, and that's what I was talking about earlier about the north and south arches. That's basically one of them, and we will make it to that. You have Elephant Butte, which is basically, I believe, right here. Here's Balanced Rock right there. It's really cool to be able to see everything. And obviously, a rock, that's all. Right in front right here, this is called the Organ. And then right next to it, so basically pointing it out right there, right off to the left-hand side, that is the Tower of Babel. And then right over here, this is Sheeprock. And then right over here, these three rocks look like three like antennas or points or whatever. This is called the Three Gossips. I am here at Balanced Rock, and this is also another really very cool landscape basically and scenery. Now the Colorado National Monument also has their version of Balanced Rock. So this is Arches National Park, Balanced Rock. So that is just really cool. Now what the monument did say before, and I guess the same thing can even apply even to this rock too, eventually it's going to erode away enough to where it actually will fall, but we don't know how long it would take. So next we are going to go all the way over to the north and south window. Like I mentioned, that was the farthest I've been the last time I came here. It's about 3 o'clock, about 3:10 or something like that. So we got about another hour or so before that sun starts to set. This was the farthest I went last time. Now there's actually one stop that actually happens before this, and it's on the way out. So we're gonna kind of like, as we're making our way back to the main road, we're gonna go stop. It's called the Garden of Eden, and I completely missed that. I actually really wanted to get to this first, so we're gonna actually head over to there. All right, so we're here at Garden of Eden, and like I said, it's just a little viewpoint. So you got some more formations right there. And if you kind of look right behind me, you got some more right there. I have my little hat on. I absolutely love this hat. It's super warm. Alright, so I'm done with Garden of Eden. Like I said, it's just a little viewpoint, not too much, but we're gonna go ahead and keep venturing down right over here and go explore some areas I've never been to before. Now I'm not gonna do any type of crazy hiking just because, well, the sun is gonna set. I mean, the sun's already set, but it's gonna get dark at some point soon, and so we're gonna probably just go look at one more place, and then we'll call it for this vlog, so then I have some other material to save for future vlogs. This is going to be the last stop, and I'm not really going to be doing too much at the stop because this is Delicate Arch Viewpoint. So I'm not actually hiking the trail like I mentioned. I'll be saving that for the next one. Alright guys, so I just did a little bit of B-roll, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys and close off this vlog with a little teaser for next time. So this is going to be still a very, very awesome trip the next time I come out here, because this is going to be the first thing I do is go hike Delicate Arch, the trailhead, to get to it, and then keep going down and exploring more of the park. So until then, I'm going to end this vlog. Hope you guys had a great time. Sun's already set. Darkness is already starting to get closer. So we'll leave it at that. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace out.